Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm so glad you found us at Ozil House, your go-to spot for inspired home design and decor. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment at the end letting me know which idea you're going to try this holiday season. Today we're taking you on an exclusive tour of a luxurious holiday decor setup inspired by the iconic style of Ralph Lauren for Christmas 2025. Think sumptuous textures, heritage patterns, refined finishing touches, and a timeless sense of elegance that transforms a home into a festive retreat. Let's begin in the grand foyer, where the first impression sets the tone for the rest of the holiday decor. Imagine a sweeping entry space with dark wood paneling, rich leather-wrapped furnishings, an oversized emerald and navy tartan rug underfoot, and a classic tree standing tall with warm, golden lights. Key to this Ralph Lauren-inspired foyer is balance. Heritage plaid meets modern luxury, so you'll find velvet ornaments in deep forest green, burgundy ribbons tied with brass accents, and impeccably styled furniture that doesn't scream holiday decor, but instead whispers celebration with sophistication. This isn't about bright novelty pieces, it's about curated elegance, where each piece feels like it has been carefully chosen for its texture, color, and legacy. Moving into the living room, the palette deepens and the materials get richer. Picture deep navy drapes pooling at the floor, complemented by warm brass candle holders and leather armchairs arranged around a low marble-topped coffee table. The Christmas tree here might be surrounded by classic brass pots, perhaps even some subtle plaid cushions on the sofa to echo the tartan theme without becoming too matchy-matchy. The idea is to evoke a feeling of a well-worn gentleman's club mixed with festive cheer. Thus, ornaments become more than decorations. They're heirloom quality, hand-blown glass, stitched mohair ribbons, dark wood figurines. In this space, you want your guests to feel enveloped in the holiday mood, but also to sense a calming elegance, a place where you might linger with a good cocktail rather than rush through. Let's talk about texture, because in a Ralph Lauren holiday home tour, texture is everything. In the dining room, you'll want layers. Imported wool throws folded over the backs of chairs, linen tablecloths with subtle embroidered monograms, velvet napkin rings, and menus printed on heavyweight paper. The centerpiece might be a combination of evergreen boughs, tartan-wrapped candles, and polished brass chargers. Even the wrapping under the tree matters. Think heavy craft paper, wide satin ribbon, maybe a wax seal. The goal is to create a rich sensory experience, not just visually but tactily. Guests should reach out, feel the fabric, sense the weight of the materials, hear the soft crackle of candles, smell the subtle spice of evergreen. This kind of layering makes the space feel indulgent but not ostentatious, a hallmark of this elevated holiday aesthetic. For the kitchen and breakfast nook, the decor takes on a slightly more relaxed but still refined vibe. Imagine white subway tile walls softened by open shelving with antique brass fittings, mugs with hand-painted tartan motifs, and fresh greenery in aged pewter jugs. A modest alpine fir tree might nestle in a corner, its lights reflected in vintage silver-plated trays. Even on the functional surfaces, like the island countertop, you might find a velvet table runner, a pottery bowl of spiced nuts, a stack of heirloom cookbooks tied with grosgrain ribbon. The beauty of this setting is that it catches the spirit of the season without going overboard. It feels comfortable and lived in, yet every detail is curated with the same dedication as the formal rooms. Visitors might linger here with a warm mug of cocoa, but the room still radiates the same level of refinement seen throughout the rest of the home. The master bedroom provides a sanctuary of quiet luxury with a festive twist. Think charcoal-hued walls or paneled wainscoting, contrasted by crisp white sheets edged in navy piping, a heavy wool blanket folded at the foot of the bed, and a small tabletop tree dressed in metallic ornaments and rich burgundy ribbons. The bedside tables might hold brass reading lamps with dark green shades and a curated stack of leather-bound volumes. Here the Christmas decor is more subtle, just enough to signal the season, but always in harmony with the overall design aesthetic. It's about creating a space where you can unwind, reflect, and feel the warmth of the holidays without being overwhelmed by decor. In the Ralph Lauren mindset, even the most private spaces get the treatment, but with restraint and elegance. Now let's focus on lighting, one of the most important, yet often overlooked, aspects of holiday decor. For a Ralph Lauren-inspired Christmas look, you'll want lighting that evokes candlelit warmth. Amber-toned bulbs, subtle uplighting behind furniture, and no overly bright or bluish LED strips. Lamps with burnished brass bases, vintage-style filament bulbs, and maybe even a chandelier dressed with simple garland or tartan ribbon bows will elevate the mood. The tree lights themselves should be warm white and dimmable, so that as guests arrive and the evening progresses, you can lower the lights and let the decor take center stage. The lighting creates atmosphere. It's what separates a well-decorated house from one that simply has holiday items. In this home tour, you'll see how lighting becomes part of the decor itself, reinforcing texture, depth, and a sense of calm luxuriousness. Attention to pattern is another defining characteristic of this aesthetic. One of the most iconic patterns of the Ralph Lauren brand is tartan, especially in deeper hues like forest green, navy, black watch, and burgundy. In this Christmas decor tour, you'll notice tartan tablecloths, plaid throw blankets, and even tartan-lined stockings hanging by the mantel. But key here is moderation and coordination. Don't mix too many patterns in one room, and allow tartan to be an accent rather than a bombardment. The rest of the decor should remain simple so that the pattern can pop. For example, a solid velvet sofa paired with plaid pillows or a monochrome wall behind a tree with tartan ribbons keeps everything balanced. The result is a cohesive and intentional look rather than a jumbled festive mix. The mantelpiece deserves its own moment because it's usually a focal point in any holiday decorated home. In our tour, you'll see a stately mantel clad in dark wood or marble, adorned with a garland of fresh pine, interwoven with twinkling warm lights and interspersed with brass candle holders and small ornaments in deep jewel tones. Hanging above might be a large mirror or an elegant framed artwork, and the stockings themselves will be tailored, perhaps in wool or felt with monogrammed initials, tied with ribbon that matches the tree decor. Beneath the mantel, the hearth might hold vintage wooden sleds, bundles of birch logs, or polished brass fireplace tools. elements that reinforce the cozy, sophisticated Alpine-inspired look. When styled properly, the mantel becomes the heart of the holiday decor and invites you to linger. Let's not forget the entryway to the outdoor space, or perhaps even a covered porch or conservatory. For a luxury holiday home tour, greenery is brought outside. Potted evergreens tied with navy ribbons, lanterns with pillar candles set on steps, and maybe a wreath on the door featuring tartan ribbon and bronze bells. The aim is to extend the luxe treatment beyond the interior so that the transition into the home feels seamless. If you have a garden shed or patio, string warm white lights overhead, drape burlap or wool blankets over outdoor seating, and place brass or copper planters filled with pine cones and seasonal foliage. This exterior introduction primes the visitor for the refined holiday experience inside and ensures that every inch of the home participates in the season's elegance. When it comes to table decor for holiday entertaining, the tone is formal yet welcoming. Consider a long dining table with a linen runner in a deep green, layered with place settings on burnished brass chargers, white bone china plates edged with gold and silver flatware. Centerpieces can be low so that conversation flows freely, made up of evergreen wreaths woven with tartan ribbon, interspersed with glowing candle clusters. Glassware might be crystal with subtle etching, and drink napkins could be tied with thin leather straps or velvet ribbon. Every place setting should look like it belongs to a refined institution yet be relaxed enough that guests feel comfortable. In the 2025 holiday tour, you'll see that the decor doesn't compete with the food. It frames it, elevates it, and creates an atmosphere where memories are made. Keeping it practical, let's address storage and transition space decor. In a home big enough for this kind of luxurious holiday treatment, you'll want a designated area to collect incoming gifts, outerwear, and little kids' stockings or packages. But even this zone should be styled. A polished chest of drawers or console table in a dark wood finish, topped with a brass tray for incoming mail, a few velvet-wrapped gift boxes stacked neatly, more for decor than storage, and a small table tree dressed in muted ornaments. Hooks for coats might be in aged iron or brass, and a plush tartan cushion or wool throw over a bench adds both comfort and continuity. This transitional zone illustrates that the holiday style spans the whole home, not just the showpieces. The guest will feel immersed in the theme from the moment they cross the threshold. Let's pivot to the kids' zone or playroom, because even in the most luxurious homes you'll often want a space that's more relaxed yet still stylish. For the Ralph Lauren holiday approach, The kids' space might include a plush Persian rug in deep jewel tones, a tree decorated with vintage toys and leather-bound books, and maybe custom stockings in tartan or wool felt with monogram initials. Toy chests might be reclaimed leather trunks, and seating can be cozy leather poufs or velvet sofas. Instead of flashy plastic decor, you'll find wooden blocks, heirloom toys and books stacked in woven baskets. This room becomes a delightful blend of play and elegance. Children feel welcome, but the space doesn't feel disconnected from the rest of the home design. In the 2025 home tour, you'll see how continuity of material, color, and style matters across all rooms. For guests and visiting friends, the guest suite is another area where holiday magic can be subtle but impactful. Think of a guest room with king-sized bed, sheets in crisp white paired with throw pillows in forest green and burgundy, a tartan runner at the foot of the bed, and a small table tree lit with warm microlights. The bedside reading lamp might have a brass base, and a pair of leather-bound guest manuals sit on a wooden tray. Perhaps an antique suitcase serves as a narrow bench at the foot of the bed, bearing folded wool blankets. A small glass dome could encase a seasonal candle, and the window treatment might feature thick drapes in navy, tied with vintage rope tassels. This gives guests a sense of staying somewhere extraordinary, not just in a holiday-dressed house, but in a designed, thoughtful space. Now, let's highlight some of the finishing details that often make the difference between nice holiday decor and a celebrated home tour. One such detail is monogramming. Whether on a throw blanket, a pillow, or a gift tag, a subtle initial in brass or leather brings personality and refinement. Another detail is using heirloom pieces or vintage pieces. Perhaps a handworked pewter tray, a silver candle snuffer, or an old leather trunk repurposed for gift storage. These items carry history and give the decor depth. You'll also notice that holiday signage is minimal or absent. No big plastic "Merry Christmas" letters. Instead, the sentiment is expressed through the decor itself. And finally, color consistency matters. Repeating a few key hues, like navy, forest green, burgundy, brass, across rooms ties the whole home together. In our 2025 Ralph Lauren-inspired home tour, you'll see how these fine details elevate the entire space and make it feel curated rather than crowded. Entertaining guests during the holidays becomes an art when the decor sets the stage. In this home tour, you'll see how the outdoor patio is ready for an evening hot cocoa gathering. Brass lanterns hanging from pergola beams, leather lounge chairs with tartan throws, low wood-burning fire pits surrounded by comfy seating, and a sideboard stocked with cocoa fixings in glass jars. Inside, after cocktails and hors d'oeuvres, guests might move into the living room where the trees glow and brass candlelight create a warm hush. You might have a small library alcove with velvet seating and rich dark wood shelves, fireside logs crackling, soft jazz or classical music playing. In that environment, decorations do more than look pretty. They encourage lingering conversation, turning a house into a memory-making retreat. The 2025 decor showcased in this tour is all about facilitating that feeling of timeless celebration. As the holiday season draws to a close, the legacy of the decor matters. One of the goals of the Ralph Lauren Style Home Tour is that each piece you bring in can be reused, repurposed, or appreciated for years to come. Without relying on cheap or disposable decorations, you'll have investment-quality items, brass candle holders, velvet pillows, tartan blankets, that go far beyond December. In fact, the trend for 2025 is very much about heirloom-quality decor, nostalgic materiality, and sustainable celebration. If you treat your holiday spend as part of your home design investment, then each year you'll refine and layer rather than reinvent completely. In this tour, we'll show you how to choose pieces that endure, how to store and style them for next year, and how to tweak the decor slightly each time so the home keeps evolving but the core aesthetic remains timeless. Conclusion. Thank you for joining this luxurious holiday home tour with me at Ozil House. If you enjoyed getting inspired by this Ralph Lauren inspired decor journey, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, hit the like button, and drop a comment below telling me which area of your home you'll be transforming first this season. Remember, this isn't just about decor, it's about creating spaces that feel warm, refined, and full of holiday character that lasts beyond the month of December. Wishing you a beautiful holiday season filled with design, comfort, and style.